I met great-grandmother in the great...
You are not useless, Netu. Ah, it is you. I have told Netu all about your heroics.
Yes. It sounds like those Viper Wolves gave you quite a fight.
I asked Netu for something to thank you with. The finest piece of Aranahe clothing.
Wu'an exaggerates my skill. My weaving leaves a lot to be desired.
Thank you. I'll treasure it.
Great. Now you're both exaggerating.
Alright, give me that good shit. We got a sleeve, we got a superior arm guard, and the ability to craft more. Let's see what this is. Yep, that is far superior. This one's slightly higher. But I want to change the aesthetic of it a little bit. Alright. I actually don't mind that. It's a very minimalist look to it. But we're good. We just got that. I know that there is a stash around here, so we're going to put that away. Also looks like there is something worthwhile here, too.
Duty calls me to the healing circle. Will you meet me there? My friend will soon become one with Eywa, and it would gladden his spirit immensely to see the Sarantu returned.
Sure, why not? It's not what I thought that was going to be just now.
Netu gets so much attention.
Hello, old friend. I bring you herbs for the pain and something else. The Sarantu and Aranahe are friends, and one should always be surrounded by friends as our final moment beckons.
The Sarantu returned in my final days. My grandmother once loved one of you. I grew up with the songs of your clan.
Perhaps our young Sarantu friend could sing?
I know one song. Not the words, but...
I remember. Thank you. I faced death with the songs of my grandmother clear in my heart. I shall tell her of this moment when I see her in Eywa.
Of course. Rest. When death comes, I will be at your side. Come, we will talk more outside.
Your friend seems brave in the face of death.
What courage is there in death? The dead fear nothing, for only the living have something to lose. Such loss cuts to the core of who we are. I see it in my friend Tsukiri. They lost a close friend recently. You brought great comfort to my friend in his last days. Perhaps you can make headway with Tsukiri where I did not.
They say the Sarentu brought people together with stories. I would like to try.
You are a credit to them. Tsukiri likes to while away the hours at Weaver's Flourish. I suspect you will find them there, stewing in their grief.
Alright, well, no disrespect to the Na'vi, but if that was me in that situation, full disclaimer, my ass would have been humming the Halo 3 theme.
Will not stop talking about.
Received. Do we have enough clan favors? We do. At least I think we do. What can we get that will help? Okay, so this will go up. This goes down. Everything else is the same. So we need this to go up. I don't understand that. How is that? Oh, that's why. It's just better than the current mod I have. Okay, that tracks. I was like, wait a minute. We will take that. And we will put that on. Or is a better mod? Even though I have this mod. I gotta pay more attention to things.
Good care of your bow.
Alright, and community basket, which actually we will use that as an opportunity to get rid of some shit, so. Certain things we no longer need. Simple. I'll even get rid of this. And this is one we had for most of the game. Crafting table there, and there's the stash. That's what we need. I want to put some stuff away. Mostly some of these items because we don't need everything. And we find a lot of stuff out in the wild anyway, so it's not all really that required. And this way, at least I could cook more and keep building that up in the stash too. Honestly, this shit, I might put this up for contribution. We'll see. Okay, now so somebody may have seen Tsukiri. Well, it says we can still talk to him.
Does it ever get to you? To have to face death as part of your duties to the clan?
Yes, sometimes. But the people you see here get to die in peace and will embrace Eywa when death comes. Their memories preserved forever. Those who die away from here, though they still live in Eywa, their last moments are lost to us. I only hope Tsukiri does not lose themselves to grief.
Alright, that is a fair point. We're just gonna head straight over here, which fortunately, we can just fast travel. Also, I knew I got sidetracked. I never did this. So, before we do that, let's head over here. Just so many things were going on between, you know, random missions popping up, the continuous viper wolf hunts.
Tell me.
But I do need to do that.
Where are you?
Yeah, you can't call your Ekron like right outside the home tree. You gotta get a little bit of distance. And now I actually could cook more if I so choose because I made space by making those contributions. But now we are going to head over here. I actually almost feel like... Is it worth it just to fast travel? Eh, we'll fly it. It's been a minute since we've taken in the sights. I feel like one of the photos for one of the side missions takes place in this area. Again, that's not really a priority to me right now, but in the future, I'm sure I'll come back and I'll do that. I feel like if there was to be something important, it'd be on top of this somewhere. But yeah, we're almost level 12, so we're almost able to take on that one site on the other side of the map. Part of me wants to maybe attempt it if I hit 11 now. We'll see what we have as far as gear goes, because you're normally good for at least one. And it looks like I was right. There's something important up here. Didn't I call that? I was like, if there was going to be something worthwhile, it'd be right up here. That just makes sense. we just got another skill point. We also need to get some rations.
Simply staring.
It is as if Eywa herself is shouting with joy.
I love to cook this dish. Here, have a sample. Food tastes better when it is shared.
I agree, because it was given with love. Ooh, creamy seafood. Exquisite. That sounds exquisite. That is literal. Okay, we do need to feed her, though, so we'll give her some shelter fruit. Give her the fine shelter fruit, not the superior shelter fruit. Alright, and we are almost to the site. Yep.
Here we go!
Looks like another gas extraction tower.
Just turn up that gas flow and get the big tower venting. But remember, you're on a timer.
Just tear that ass up real quick. She said we're on a timer, but I don't see a timer anywhere. Unless she's talking about that. Throw this down real quick. I haven't used that in a minute. Alright, well, I think that was everybody. Yeah, because right now, most of the things that we've been undertaking, we're about 2 levels ahead, fortunately. And boom. Alright, so we finally got around to this one. We've just been so eventful. We're getting a lot of things done, so this one kind of slipped under the radar. So I got a bunch of spare parts to make use of. Got a head guard mod. Let's see what that does. 13% Incron stamina, 8% RDA damage. Yeah, we'll use that. Makes no significant difference, but it does have a better acute benefit. Yeah, and now we will fast travel to Weaver's Flourish.
Do you think those two will ever see eye to eye?
You know, just now I was thinking, like, we've gotten so, like, productive. We've done so many things. It occurred to me, I was like, oh, we haven't done anything with the main story in a while. But then I realized that everything here ultimately falls in that vein of the main story. So we're actually doing what we're supposed to do. And DLC to follow. Something else that I thought about Carol, because I realized we unlocked patterns for her. What do we have? We have a nice colorful one. The green stalker. I feel like this is the one where you'll lose her in the environment a lot easier. And the purple sky. Honestly, this one, this is peak right here. This is everything. I'll throw that out in there right now. God, we are so close to level 11 too. Let's make it happen. Nah, shit, I still have a waypoint set up, but I'll take that off. That roll truly is like one of the better things as far as traversal goes. Saves you a little bit of damage, you look cool while doing it. It's like a good way to aura farm.
Where is this shell, Eteko?
Kiri? Kaye thought I might find you here. Are you looking for something?
Nothing that can be found. My friend, Eteko, he liked to joke. Frank, obsessed with discovery and adventure too. Tried to make me believe he saw some mysterious colorful shell up here. A shell. Up here. What a liar. I told him he was lying. He said he would find the shell again and prove me wrong. Then went and got himself killed on the hunt. The fool.
Would finding the shell bring you comfort? Having something that was important to your friend?
It does not exist. It is another one of his pranks. That is all.
Wonderful. We gotta find another material.
You see that?
Okay, where is this waypoint that I accidentally set up? We don't need that. Okay, so it fell along the cliffs. So yeah, it's not too far. I love the way she looks now. Ah, that's perfect. At nighttime, that's probably going to look a lot more black than purple, though.
Tsukiri's shell. Has to be.
And we just got a heavy bow. Okay, well, I thought I had enough time and clearance to get Carol to grab me, but better late than never, I guess. But in this case, never than anything. Fortunately, this person is not too far away.
I have good news. I found Eteko's shell. Here. For you to remember your friend.
No. Oh, Eteko. You were telling the truth. And I was so sure he was just... What a terrible friend I was. He promised once I blew into this shell, I would understand. That it was eerie and haunting. This will be my apology to him then. This is the haunting sound Eteko wanted me to hear.
Haunting is the right word.
Eteko has pranked me once again. I cannot wait to join him in Eywa and share this with him. Haunting. Come see me once I have joined with Eteko and Eywa. He will be so happy to be proven right. An ugly metal thing.
Yeah, I was confused. That sound was not pleasant. And the way we looked off screen right there. But we got another skill point. Okay, so we're back to 3. Let's take a look at the warrior tree. Base damage increases by 10%. Sold. Yeah, we're gonna go find the sapling as well that just illuminated on the map. Which, on top of that, besides hitting that, we can also hit this research lab. Yeah, this is the one I was looking at before. Right in between there. With every single thing that we accomplish, we are one step closer to Pandora domination. Alright, let me get out into the open a little bit. Okay, Carol. we're off. We're like a pixel away from level 11. And I think once we're there, I mean, I'll be honestly, like, probably confident to run through anything else that's on the map worth doing. Obviously, besides the level 21, but we're also getting there, too. I'm just going to keep on plowing through every single mission that the game has to throw at me. Can't wait to be just absolutely tanked out, wearing nothing but exquisite gear top to bottom. Tanked out mods. But this game for sure will have left a mark on me. Besides the fact that obviously this was the grand return to the channel, like just overall, out of all the games that I played, this one is just a nice, unique mesh of them. You know, like I've been saying, you get a touch of Far Cry, you get a touch of RPG elements, really, that's what it comes down to. You get all that, but on Pandora. I almost started thinking about what type of developer, like if anybody had this IP, how different it would be. Right? Because everyone's different in how they choose to approach these types of games and putting their spin on it. But for what it's worth, I think that this was solid. Ah, shit. Alright, let's land it down. Now we just gotta find it. Well, let's go up. When in doubt, go up in this game. Okay, it's probably down below then. Ooh, that was actually pretty slick. Wow, I took fall damage from that. Just from that. Okay, well... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There we go. I swear, these things are sometimes always so near yet so far. It's always so interesting how that works. But yeah, we got that. Now we'll head over, tag up this research lab real fast. Which we can... Actually, no, excuse me, not that one. No! This one. This is the one we need to go to. And there's actually another sapling along the way, so we'll get another skill point out of that as well. And we got another useless Ubisoft Connect Core Challenge. There was a time when that used to, I feel like, feel really rewarding. I mean, I'll be honest, I think the last game that I played where it did anything for me was probably like Watch Dogs. I mean, the Far Cry games, yeah, you had a thing or two, but nothing special. This game really had nothing special to offer. I feel like I'm about to get bombed out the sky again. Alright, there's nothing coming after me. I guess they almost saw me. Okay, she's doing good on stamina. And dive. Alright, let's land. There is definitely a firefight going on that-a-way. Yeah, there they are. I'm not going to get mixed up in it when I don't have to. You'll notice that that's a constant theme here. I don't get involved in conflicts that have nothing to do with me. Because there's no need. I hear something. Oh, there's viper wolves over there. Well, they're not bothering me yet, so... Come on. Get those nice spare parts. Get that ammo. Alright, nothing there. I don't think I have anything worth crafting right now either. I'm kind of just stocking up supplies. But now that we've done that, we will go and do the sapling, because that's important. There's also a couple bell sprigs over here. But I think that's really all I wanted to do. Besides, obviously, the missions. And wait a minute. There's another one. Damn, dude. Like, it's so easy to miss these. So, when I did these, there was, like, 2 more right over here in this general direction. So, I guess we'll knock those out. And I know we still have these over here. These have been on my mind the entire time. There's another post right there. And then, obviously, all these things over here. But, yeah. We'll do that real fast.
Come on, Carol. Let's ride.
Yeah, so that's good. Let us go to that point. Hopefully it's not hard to find. I hate having to run through looking for these damn things. Nope, not hard at all. Well, actually, let me not talk too soon. I presume it's down here somewhere. And I'd be correct. Alright, so we have a couple more skill points yet again. So, let's see what we could do with 2 of them. Double the amount of cooking ingredients. Deal 20 damage to wildlife with wielding bows or spear thrower. We'll do that, and we're now officially a level 11. The primary reason why I did that. It's nice to see that all this extra shit that I be doing really does pay off, though. And now we're gonna go back to go fuck these guys up. But we can fast travel for that one. Alright, we have come to fuck some more shit up. So, let's start here with this.
Let's stay watching.
Man, she looks even better at nighttime. It actually doesn't look as black as I thought it would. Oh no!
Yeah. There's towers hammering the ground, shaking everything.
Seismic towers, then. Finding resources by literally giving the ground that much.
Alright, well, that already started off very badly.
Shake them up in return. Just disable the security locks on the towers and go from there.
That guy literally just took a bullet for him. Y'all see that? That's a nice touch. You gotta focus on the stadium lines at distance. Alright, that's one down. Let's get some stamina. Up we go. This man's over here shooting Carol. Stop it. Man was literally just sitting there lighting her up. Alright. I believe that is everybody. Alright, the levels are going up, because everything up to this point has been 7 to 8, and that was the first 9. And we got a new AR. Let us see how that stacks up to what we're currently operating with. It's actually a little bit down. Yeah, well. At least we know we're still operating with the best shit. Alright, this one has multiple parts to it, though. Alright, I can barely see this one. I think I'm gonna have to go up. Okay, we gotta hit the switch for this one. Alright, that's one. We need to shoot that one. And then we need to just go hit the valve on the other one.